Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is my day routine while on lockdown. If this is your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy the video, guys. Since this whole lockdown situation, the first thing I do when I wake up is to tidy my room. Basically, it just helps me to prepare my mind for the day. Since I'm not going to work, I'm working from home. So when I wake up, the first thing I do is tidy my room and just make sure everything looks neat. So the next thing I do is write down my daily affirmation. This part is very important to me, especially with the whole thingy going on. I just feel it's important to just meditate and write down positive things. Guys, I'm doing my devotion. Just want to quickly show you guys what I use for my morning devotion. So the first thing I do is I read the word for today. So I use the word for today app. That's what I use for my devotion, word for today. And then I like to write into this, even though it's weekly. I do each. I'll show you guys. So this is called the prayer journal for women. I got it on Amazon. It's a weekly journal, but what I do is, because I don't want to show you guys the page I've written on, so what I do is I do this, I write in this daily. So I don't do it all at once. I do it daily on the week that I'm supposed to do it. I haven't filled in this for this week, so that, and then this is the Bible that I use. I've had this for a while. It's a new woman's devotional Bible. Yeah, it's been a while. This Bible has been an on and off relationship. 1 minute I'm like using it, I'm so into it, the next minute it's like in my room, like just hanging somewhere for like 4-5 months. But that's just to show you guys that I'm not perfect. Okay, I don't always do my devotion. Sometimes I just lay in bed and just play with my phone for like 4-5 hours. Yeah, so I have a notepad just a random notepad from Poundland, where I just write down the thought for the day based on the Bible verse that I read and the word for today, and things I've picked up from the word for today. And yeah, and then the last thing I do is I listen to a podcast by, I've got a name. I'll leave the name of the podcast on the screen. It's called the daily, hold on, the Big Life Devotional Podcast. So it's daily devotional podcast, but it's called the Big Life Devotional Podcast. You can find it on Spotify. Once I finish listening to that, then I pray and start my day. So let's get it.
To roll some stones. Yes, stones in your life, impossible in your life, things that are dying right now in your life, drying up and ceasing to produce. They will be brought back to life. You may be down right now, but sister, it's time to rise up. John 11 tells us the story of Jesus' dear friend Lazarus getting sick. Now, Jesus loved this man dearly, cared for him greatly, and your delay in this is not because you don't care, or not because it's out of your control, or not because you don't know what to do. It's because you know exactly what to do. You have a plan, and it's a good plan. And we're still just in the middle of the mystery, in the middle of the unfolding. So God, we surrender to you, and we trust you. We trust your plan. We trust your timing, and we know you are still rolling stones, and we know when the time is right, you're going to roll this stone. God, we will be ready.
So guys, next thing I do is I go for a run or a walk. I bought myself a skipping rope, so I'm just going to go to the local park and just skip and run as well. Yeah, so that's the next thing. I just think it's important, especially during this period, to stay active, because someone cannot just be, I'm already fat, I don't want to be extra fat. So yeah, so I do like 100 skips every morning. I try to do more sometimes, but it really depends on how I'm feeling. So the skipping rope that I'm actually using is a kid skipping rope, and it's actually shit. So I've actually ordered a new skipping rope. So yeah, that's why like I have to stop, start over and over again just to get it right, because it's a bit too short for me. So yeah, but you got to do it. You got to make do with what you have. So yeah, so I actually like skipping. Grab a skipping rope and skip. So now it's time to run. Guys, I am actually so freaking unfit. It's unreal. Like my fitness level is actually so shit. But yes, so this is my attempt at running. Just trying to burn some calories. I tried, guys. I tried. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up for my attempt at trying to run. Okay. The first thing I do when I enter the house is to wash my hands. And obviously, you guys know the reason why with this whole coronavirus thing. It's very, very important when you go outside and you come back home. The first thing to do is to wash your hands. And obviously, while I was exercising, there was no one around me. It was just me basically doing my own thing. However, I still went out. So yeah, I always make sure whenever I go out, I always make sure the first thing I do when I enter the house is to wash my hands. So the next thing obviously is to start work. So by now it's almost 9 o'clock and I have to log into work at 9 o'clock. So yeah, so I'm just about logging in, and then once I log in, I start replying emails if I have any emails and that. So yeah, finally it's Instagram time. This is my favorite part of the day, when I can actually sit down and just catch up on the latest celebrity news, gossip, or what's going on in the world of Instagram. However, I did give myself a time limit to be on Instagram. The maximum I can be on Instagram is 15 minutes. 15 minutes when I'm trying to be like, when I'm lazy and there's so much stuff to catch up on Instagram. But however, once it's 15 minutes, I tell myself, drop the phone, leave Instagram, and get back to work. Okay. So yeah, so basically it's Instagram time, and I love Instagram, and I just love catching up on celebrity news and what's going on in Instagram's world.
One eternity later.
So after taking my bath, the next thing I do is use a face toner to tone my face, and then obviously moisturizer to moisturize my my face. And then I listen to music while doing all this, mainly gospel music, because sure, why not? God is great and God is amazing, and I just love to praise Him. So, yeah, so while I'm doing all this, I listen to gospel music and I just dance and just enjoy the process. Okay. As you can see, I'm looking fresh, looking moisturized, looking good, ready for the day, and yeah, just I just feel good basically. Everything we did about you is good. I haven't bought a wig in so long, obviously because I'm working from home. However, this day I had a meeting, so obviously I have to wear a wig to look more presentable. So yeah, that's why I have on my wig, just to let you guys know. Okay. Start work. Well, I was supposed to start at 9. I did start at 9 actually because I logged in at 9. But I just did a bit of work and I went to take my bath. And now I'm just about to start. Just about to start work properly now. So I'm watching Miss Lynn's second video. Actually, you know what? I'll keep my comment on the situation because I've been in bad friendship. I've fallen out with my friend. So I get the whole situation, but yeah, I'll just keep my own opinion. But what I'll say is it's friendship is hard, it's really, 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 really hard. It's breakfast time, and today I'm having Weetabix with almond milk. You guys are probably wondering, why does my Weetabix looks weird and why am I making ugly faces while I'm eating my Weetabix? Let me explain. So, because of this whole lockdown situation, you're advised not to like travel far. So, there's a local shop near me, like 5-10 minutes. So I went there to buy almond milk. Unfortunately, they don't have the apple almond milk, so they had a different one. Me thinking that almond milk is just almond milk, I bought the and I bought another one, and basically this almond milk was horrible, like literally the worst thing ever. It just tasted like diluted sugar basically, and it was just too watery and it just wasn't nice. So I had to just manage it for today. It's lunchtime and I'm just having meat pie. I bought this like a few days ago and it's been like just been in the fridge for a while, so I was like, I don't want it to spoil, so I'm just going to quickly have this for lunch. It's been an hectic day, meetings, because I'm a foodie and I love food and I always dance while I'm eating, and food just makes me happy, and yeah, foodie for life.
Eventually.
So it's finally 5 o'clock, time to log out and stop work. And even though I'm not going anywhere, I'm stuck in the house, it still feels good to log out of work, okay, and just do my own thing and enjoy the rest of my evening. So yeah, so I'm doing my happy dance because work is done. Time to cook, and I'm just boiling turkey and meat and also frying it. Yeah. Okay, and I'm watching
They get very dramatic.
Jane the Virgin.
They lied. They both
I've
lied.
heard so many good things
I know.
about
Now we got them on record telling their
about Jane the
version.
Virgin, so I'm really
So we
watching.
just
It's
prove it's
actually
not
quite
true.
interesting.
Okay.
So yeah,
How do we do
so
that?
if you've watched Jane the Virgin or you're currently watching Jane the Virgin, leave a comment below and let me know how you found it. Please don't spoil it for me. I'm only on season 2 right now. So yeah, but so far
Not
so
normal.
good. And
What
Jane is
happened?
just
Yeah, you're right.
And plus, we didn't
amazing.
even discuss what our normal would be. And even if we did, I don't know if it would count because how do you know how you feel unless you're here?
How do you feel?
Like I don't want to be away from the tail.
So do you want to stay over? Like for like the first couple.
So it's finally evening time, which means it's nearly bedtime. However, I do a couple of things before going to bed. I make sure to take my evening shower, especially now, because of this whole kuro situation. And then afterwards, I use my evening serum and then moisturize my nighttime moisturizer. And yeah, so that's part of my evening routine. So basically, guys, I am finally in bed. Just going to do some editing for at least the next 45 minutes. It's like 10:15 in the evening, and I'm just going to edit my vlog, which should have been up 2 weeks ago, but we're not even going to talk about that. So yeah, I need to get this out on Sunday because I'm so behind, because I'm still like uploading vlogs from like before coronavirus. So I need to like get with the present time. So yeah, yeah, so I'm just going to do some editing. So guys, it's I think 11:15. Let me check. Yeah, it's 11:20. Finally ready to sleep. And yeah, so that's my day, guys. Good night.